Good morning, and welcome back to the 21-day Resiliency Series titled How to Embrace Your Personal Failures. We are glad that you are back with us on the 12th day. We've had some challenges in between, but we are back fully where we can consistently post those videos every day as intended. So thank you for being patient with us. Thank you for making me aware that you are aware. I like that. I like that you are noticing the changes. Thank you for that. And I do ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Share with others, let others know of what we are doing. We are glad for your support. We are happy for your support, and we do ask that you continue to be part of our conscious community. We are prepared to share with you a 12th reason why we should embrace our personal failures. Let's prepare for the presentation. Have you ever noticed that the most inspiring leaders, the ones we trust in difficult moments, are not the ones who have had perfect lives? They're not the ones who have had pristine experiences, but the one who's been through some difficult times. They're the ones with the scars, the multiple scars. Because the truth is simple. Failure prepares us for leadership in ways that success never can. Let's talk about it for a minute, because that's the reason why today we are emphasizing that failure prepares for great leadership. Today we are diving into why failure is one of the most powerful tools for shaping true leaders, and why the people we admire most didn't get there through trophies, but they got there through trials, difficult times, adversities, shame sometimes, through ridicule, but they made it through the adverse periods of their lives. Let's look at some reasons why failure provides or prepares for great leadership. Number one, failure gives leaders credibility. We can start with this one. We don't follow people who pretend to be perfect. Bottom line. We follow people who have been through something, people who understand struggle, people who are relatable. When leaders have faced failure, their advice becomes real, it becomes relatable, they are trustworthy. They speak not from ego, but from experience. Their humanity can be felt. You can identify with them. A leader who has fallen and risen again, perhaps again and again, carries a weight and a type of wisdom, a caliber of wisdom that success alone cannot produce. Number two, failure builds emotional maturity in leadership that isn't just about being strategic, it's about emotional responsibility. Failure develops patience, humility, and self awareness. Think about it for a moment. Success always feels good and should feel good, but it does not challenge us. Failure, on the other hand, forces us to confront our blind spots, our insecurities, our dark side, our reactions. And that emotional maturity becomes the foundation for calm, compassionate leadership, especially in times of adversity. Number three, failure sharpens strategy. Failure sharpens strategy. When things fall apart, that's when leaders learn to think clearly. Failure makes you examine. Failure forces the leader to examine what went wrong, to ask that question. What needs to change? How do we need to pivot? What do we need to restructure? That type of reflection strengthens problem solving and increases mental flexibility. Leaders tested by failure become more strategic, not more scarred. Failure strengthens resilience. Real leadership is about leading in storms, not in sunshine. Failure builds the resilience that leaders need to remain steady when things are chaotic. So the leader who has risen from defeat becomes a living reminder that setbacks are survivable. The resilience becomes encouragement for others because, again, they are relatable. Number 5, failure removes fear from the existing leader. The magic is that once you failed and you have survived, you stop fearing failure. Leaders who are not terrified of mistakes they feel free to innovate, they feel free to inspire creativity, they feel free to encourage risk taking within their teams and also within themselves. That freedom comes with boldness, it builds boldness, it builds progress, it comes from a progressive perspective. Number 6, failure strengthens integrity. Failure would have tested the character of the leader that success never did. Great leaders don't hide from their mistakes. They own them. They embrace them. They identify with them. And when a leader takes responsibility instead of shifting blame, they can be trusted in times of adversity because integrity does not come from perfection, it comes from honesty. A 7th reason why failure prepares for great leadership is because failure builds compassion. The leader who has been through struggles understands struggles. They are more patient, they are more empathetic, they are more supportive. They don't shame mistakes. They own up to mistakes. They coach people through mistakes. The team learn. They are able to teach the team, the individuals around them in their community, in the spaces that they occupy, how to thrive through challenges. Failure also motivates purpose. Well, what failure does is to strip away the ego. It strips away the non-essentials, as I indicated yesterday, strips away those superficial and asks the relevant questions. What am I doing? What truly matters? What impact do I really want to make? Failure asks those questions. Well, the lessons learned from failure motivates us to ask those questions. Our purpose becomes clearer. Our energy becomes a lot more because we understand it is time for us to implement our dreams. So the next time you're thinking about whether you can be a true leader because you have scars, I need you to remember that your failures don't disqualify you from becoming a great leader. Rather, I'm suggesting that they are what qualifies you. So even if you are thinking of giving up, if you're thinking of falling, if you're thinking of breaking off, if you're thinking of retreating, if you're thinking of pushing yourself off the stage because you don't want to be a leader, understanding that you have scars, I'm saying you are just qualified for it because you understand what mess is, you understand what difficulty is, you understand what challenges you have been through your adversity, and you know what resilience feels like. You've grown and you understand that leadership requires not the superficial, but the real, the relatable, the progressive, and also the depth of resilience that you now have. Thank you for stopping by on day 12. If you do like the content of our video, the content of our channel, again, feel free to like and share. Tell others about us and help us grow this community as well. We thank you. Please remember to subscribe as well so that we can get transported from the locations where we have failed to the locations where we will not just succeed, but where we will thrive. Thank you for being there on day 12. Looking forward for you joining us again on day 13.